Imagine this. You wake up one morning like any other day. You stretch, sip your coffee, glance at your phone, but something feels different. You're wide awake, and you never get sleepy again. No yawns, no fatigue, just endless, uninterrupted wakefulness. Sounds like a productivity dream, right? No more wasting 8 hours a night doing nothing. You could work more, learn faster, live longer, right? But your body and mind have other plans. Because as you'll soon see, sleep isn't optional. It's survival. And when it disappears, everything starts to fall apart. In today's video, we'll explore exactly what happens to your body, brain, and even your sanity if you never sleep again. Sleep is not just a passive state. It's a critical biological process. While you're out cold, your brain is performing maintenance like a night crew in a factory. It clears out toxins, consolidates memories, regulates hormones, repairs cells, boosts immunity, and recharges mental health. Without it, you're not just tired, you're broken. So what happens if you never sleep again? Let's break it down, hour by hour, day by day. You've now been awake for a full day, 24 hours. Maybe you've done this before, cramming for an exam, pulling an all-nighter for work, or after a night of partying. At this point, your brain starts to show serious signs of fatigue. Your reaction time slows. Memory becomes unreliable. Focus drops. You might feel emotional, irritable, or wired and jittery. Your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, is starting to falter. It's the same as having a blood alcohol level of 0.10%. That's legally drunk in most countries. And your body? It's producing more cortisol, the stress hormone, and reducing the output of growth hormones. Your immune system is already weakening, but you're just getting started. You're at 36 to 48 hours awake. This is where things take a disturbing turn. Your brain starts to misfire. Microsleeps begin. These are short blackouts, 5 to 30 seconds, where your brain literally forces itself to sleep even with your eyes open. You won't even realize it's happening. You could be driving, cooking, talking, and just blank out. Your body temperature drops, your metabolism slows. Decision-making becomes deeply flawed. You may forget why you walked into a room. You might hallucinate shadows or see movement in your peripheral vision. At this point, you're not functioning as a healthy human anymore. You're running on fumes. Welcome to day 3, 72 hours of no sleep. The world starts to feel unreal. Your perception of time warps. You might feel detached from your body. You could experience auditory hallucinations, hearing voices, clicks, or static. You may see things that aren't there. Your brain is trying to dream while awake. Cognitive performance collapses. Memory? Almost non-existent. You might forget names, faces, or even what you were just doing. Emotionally, you're unstable. You may feel depressed, paranoid, euphoric, or all three within minutes. Physically, your body is in crisis. Inflammation is spiking. Blood sugar is out of control. Heart rate becomes irregular. Your risk of heart attack and stroke increases. Still think skipping sleep is worth the time? Let's look at the real-world limit. In 1964, a 17-year-old student named Randy Gardner stayed awake for 11 days, 264 hours. He wanted to break the world record for a school science fair. During his experiment, he experienced mood swings, hallucinations, memory lapses, slurred speech, and paranoia. By the 10th day, he believed he was a football player and thought a road sign was a person. He survived. But researchers later noted long-term issues with concentration and memory that may have resulted from the ordeal. After Randy, no official body kept track of sleep deprivation records due to serious health risks. In fact, today, the Guinness World Records no longer accepts such entries for safety reasons. You might be thinking, okay, I won't go full zombie mode, but I can get by on 3-4 hours per night. Not so fast. Even partial sleep loss, getting less than 6 hours a night for several days, accumulates. It's called sleep debt, and your brain never fully adjusts to it. Studies show that after just a few days of partial sleep, your performance drops to the level of total sleep deprivation. And the damage is cumulative. Long-term sleep deprivation increases your risk of Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, depression, obesity, cancer, early death. Your body and brain rely on full, high-quality sleep cycles. Skipping REM or deep sleep disrupts everything from emotional regulation to cellular repair. The short answer is yes. There's a rare inherited condition called fatal familial insomnia. It affects the thalamus, the brain's sleep regulator, and causes complete, untreatable insomnia. Once symptoms begin, patients lose the ability to sleep entirely. Within months, they experience panic attacks, hallucinations, physical decline, dementia, and ultimately death, usually within 12 to 18 months. It's horrifying. But it proves one thing. Sleep is not optional. It's not downtime. It's vital. In animal experiments, rats deprived of sleep for weeks developed lesions, severe infections, and died. Despite being fed, hydrated, and cared for, your body simply cannot function without sleep. Period. Now let's flip the question. What if, biologically, humans evolved to never need sleep? In theory, we'd gain 1/3 more time in our lives. We could learn faster, work more, explore further. But the biological processes that happen during sleep would need to be replaced. We'd need ways to clear brain toxins, regulate emotions, restore muscles, balance hormones, and file memories, all while awake. This would require a complete re-engineering of the human brain and body. Artificial intelligence might get there. But for now, evolution has made one thing clear. We sleep because we must. So what happens if you never sleep again? First, you lose focus. Then memory, then control. You start to hallucinate. Your body begins to shut down. And eventually, your brain forces a reckoning, either through microsleeps, breakdown, or death. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's your body's command center hitting reset. So the next time you think of pulling another all-nighter or sacrificing rest for hustle, remember this. Sleeping isn't wasting time, it's buying time. Time for health, time for energy, time for life. Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Let go. And let your body do what it was built to do. Sleep. If this video blew your mind, there's a lot more waiting for you. Visit knows360.com for deeper dives into science, curiosity, and the bizarre truths of our world. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want more content that makes you think twice. See you next time. Unless you're still awake.